Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's JPR, and welcome back to another video. Today, once again, talking about Super Smash Bros. Because it's a very hot topic. It probably will be for a very long time. Not as much of a downer topic today, though, because last time we did the 5 types of Smashers that everybody hates, and honestly, that was a pretty funny video for me to make. I had a lot of fun making that, and I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it so much. So I don't know, we might do another video like that again in the future, but for now, let's shift gears a little bit. Let's try and be a little bit more positive. These are 5 characters that I am interested in using in the new Smash Ultimate game. Not really 5 characters that I want to main, because my main is going to be my boy Mewtwo, because Mewtwo's always been my boy, even since Melee, when he was dirt, awful, terrible, when he was like one of the worst characters in the game. Oh, Melee Mewtwo, Smash 4 Mewtwo, I don't care, man. Mewtwo looks great, and I'm probably still going to be using him. But besides him, other characters that I may occasionally use, maybe secondary, maybe pocket, or maybe just for fun and friendlies, use these characters. But these are just 5 characters that really caught my attention during the E3 Direct, and characters that I will potentially be using. So the first one is Pokemon Trainer. I know, what a surprise from the guy whose username literally has the word Poke Trainer in it. Ah, man, but Pokemon Trainer actually looks really good in this game. He looks significantly better than Brawl. I was really hyped for Pokemon Trainer in Brawl, and then when I started playing him, I was so disappointed. I was just like, oh, what do I do? This character sucks. I mean, the switching took like a half hour, the Pokeball was out there, and then you just wait and wait and wait, and then finally something would pop out, and then you get punished and die, and it sucked. Now the switch is like super fast. So I think that is definitely not going to be a problem anymore. Even when you're forced to switch between stocks, I mean, you'll probably have enough invincibility to switch back to the Pokemon that you were using, so it really shouldn't be too much of an issue. So if you want to be a Squirtle main, you can be a Squirtle main. If you want to be an Ivysaur main, you can be an Ivysaur main. I think Charizard may suffer a little bit because he was his own character and now he's tied back down to Pokemon Trainer, but maybe he won't be that bad. Maybe Charizard will actually contribute a lot. I mean, he has the best recovery in the team. Squirtle racks up a lot of damage, and Ivysaur has some decent killing options off of his aerials. Charizard does too, so I feel like the trio of them will be very good. I can see a lot of people potentially secondarying Pokemon Trainer, just because they will probably cover a lot of matchups. I mean, you can change the matchup on a whim, just be like, I don't like the way this match is going, I'm going to change Pokemon, and hopefully my opponent has just no clue how to adapt to an Ivysaur, or a Charizard, or whatever it is. So I feel like Pokemon Trainer is going to be a pretty popular character, and I'm really interested to use him. I hope he's good. Number 2 on our list is going to be Zelda. Now, Zelda has pretty much been a terrible character in every Smash game, and from what I've heard, Zelda is potentially good in the new Smash game. I'm not gonna say like high tier or mid tier or anything specific like that, because this is just the first build of the game. We're probably gonna see a lot of character balancing between now and December, and then again, there were 40 characters that weren't even in the demo, so who knows? There could be 40 characters out there that hard counter Zelda, and Zelda could be just as bad. And that's good to hear, because Zelda really only existed in Melee and Brawl for people to play as Sheik, and in Smash 4, when they cut Zelda away from Sheik, it just felt like the leftovers. Like, it was like, oh, what do we do with this character? I don't know, extra character to use. People will use Sheik, don't worry about it, but people were actually mad. People were like, hey, make Zelda good. Don't just give it all to Sheik. So hopefully Zelda stays that way. Hopefully Zelda's good. I would like to use Zelda. Maybe not main, maybe not do anything with that, but like just for fun. I think Zelda is going to be an interesting character, and actually I was a little upset at first they didn't go with the Breath of the Wild design, but as soon as I saw the I think it's Link Between Worlds? I don't know, I didn't play the game, I'm sorry. I've only played a few Zelda games. But I think that design also looks really nice, and I think it actually fits Zelda's moveset a lot better than Breath of the Wild Zelda. So I'm content with what they did. I think it's a really nice looking Zelda design. Number 3 is Pichu. Now, Pichu was pretty much just a lesser Pikachu in Melee. Like, he took recoil from his moves. He was a little bit faster. That was maybe the only thing, and I think his recovery was a little bit better. But overall, Pichu just very lackluster compared to Pikachu, and I hope, since they're bringing them back, as this game has a bigger focus on balance, it seems like there's more of a competitive focus so far anyway. I know that Smash is primarily a casual game, but it seems like they're trying their best to cater to the competitive audience as well. So hopefully that means Pichu won't just be like a lesser Pikachu. There needs to be some sort of trade-off. that will actually make people want to use Pichu over Pikachu. Although Pikachu sounds busted from what I've heard in the demo. Like Pikachu could potentially be the best character in the game right now, so I don't know. But Pichu, I just hope that, first of all, his quick attack, his recovery move, that's a normal type move. He should not take recoil from that, but he did in Melee, and he took like a lot of recoil from that too, like 8% or something? I don't know the exacts because I didn't play Pichu in Melee, but I hope they fix that, because that's not even an electric type move. He should not take recoil just from using quick attack, just trying to get back to the stage. That has always seemed just so unfair to me. Like, Pichu should not be taking recoil from that. But I feel like even with the recoil mechanic, like, they've already confirmed that it's coming back, and even if it does less, like he takes less recoil from all of his electric type moves, I feel like with that, combined with how light and small he is, I feel like Pichu will never actually be a high tier character just because he'll die really early and he takes recoil. It's just not a good combination. I could see him becoming a potential mid-tier, though. He does have that good Mewtwo Nair that Pikachu also has, where he turns himself into like this little electric ball in the air and just sucks people up, and it's a great combo tool, and I should know, I'm a Mewtwo main, I love my Nairs. But man, Pichu could be alright. Pichu could be alright. Hopefully they'll get, like I said, they'll give him something that makes people want to actually use Pichu, instead of just being like, oh, I'm a worse Pikachu. Number 4, Shulk. Shulk was a character that a lot of people thought had potential in Smash, and I don't blame them because of his Monado. His Monado is a really cool mechanic that they had in the game, but besides that, he really didn't have any other tools. The Shulk mains, they tried their best, they tried to optimize the character, but like, he sadly just never even got above low tier because he just has no good frame data. His grounded options are terrible, but I think there is hope for Shulk, and I think it comes from the new dash options. If you don't know, of course, you can do any move out of dash instead of just like a dash attack, which Shulk's dash attack was awful in Smash 4, or a dash grab, which Shulk's dash grab was also really, really bad. So I feel like Shulk will be one of the characters that benefits the most from the new dash mechanics. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure, but I feel like it will definitely help Shulk a lot, because now he can space out like an F tilt or a down tilt, or he could use one of those really long-ranged F smash attacks. Like, he could do a lot of stuff out of his dash now that can make him have some better approach options. And I feel like especially in speed and what's the other one called? Smash Monado? Speed and Smash Monados, you're gonna have to really look out for that, because Shulk could be a monster with that stuff. He still has a lot of range. Actually, I think they buffed his range. I saw like this down air and like a screenshot, and it's super long, like it's gigantic. So hopefully they keep that range for his other stuff too. Shulk looks like he could potentially be alright, and again, I don't think he was in the E3 build. I don't think he was, like Pichu was. So we don't know too much about Shulk yet, but I hope he's alright. And finally, number 5. This one's a little off the wall. I don't think most people would expect this from me, but Duck Hunt. I always thought Duck Hunt was a really interesting pick for Smash, because like, I just never pictured him being in the game, and he was in, and Duck Hunt started off pretty low tier. Like, people didn't believe in Duck Hunt very much. The Duck Hunt mains have definitely evolved since then. The Duck Hunt mains have actually convinced a few people to maybe think that Duck Hunt could be a mid-tier. It's not like a giant consensus or anything, but I hope Duck Hunt is significantly better in this game. He's a very unique character. He's the only other quadruped in Smash besides Ivysaur, I think. So they could do a lot with Duck Hunt. I hope they change up his moves a little bit. The biggest issue with Duck Hunt was that all of his kill moves were these really crappy multi-hits. Like, all of his smash attacks, his up air, just all of his reliable kill options. Actually, they weren't even reliable. They weren't reliable because people would fall out of them so often. Also, his neutral beat, the can, I'm sorry, I don't know the actual term for that. I don't know what it's actually called. But the little can thing, the little neutral beat that he throws out, I feel like they should definitely buff that, because just from the way it looks like one of the hardest projectiles in the game to use reliably. And I just see Duck Hunts, most of the time, the cans, like, hurts them. Like, I saw the other day, like, Raito, the best Duck Hunt main, like, he F-smashed this dude, and he went into the can, and the can actually saved his opponent. So I feel like the can, they definitely need to buff it a little bit, because most of the time when I see that can kill somebody, it's like 160, 170%. I think for a move that hard to hit, it should definitely be like 120, 130 at the most. Like, that move should definitely be a lot more powerful in my opinion. But there you have it. There are 5 characters that I am interested in using in Smash Ultimate, not counting Mewtwo, because Mewtwo's my boy and I'm going to use him no matter what. But what do you guys think? Go ahead, leave a comment down below. What characters do you want to use in this game? It doesn't have to be 5. It could be 2. It could be 10. It could be the whole roster. I don't know, there are some people out there who like to use the whole roster, so I won't judge. Go ahead, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time.